So what we'll do to begin with, so with your boxing, well, so sat at a desk, obviously we people tend to get a little bit round shouldered, a little bit sort of slumped down, and then all the muscles through the front end are getting shorter and tighter, the muscles around the back end are getting longer and weaker, and those two things, as you can imagine, probably don't balance out that well. So what we want is a shoulder that sits back in the joint where it's meant to. If the shoulder sits back in the joint, it creates space within the joint, means the tendons don't get compressed and pinched, means you're less likely to get tendonitis, bursitis, impingement syndrome, and all the common shoulder problems. So what we want to do is bring that shoulder back there a little bit. With all your boxing, you tend to be in here, throwing the punch, again the shoulders come in and they come round. The muscles in the back of the shoulder are the ones that are kind of slowing you down as you throw that punch. So we want to try and strengthen those up equally like we would do for your posture, to bring you back in there, just like we would do if you had a shoulder injury or surgery, whether it's sports related or not. We need to strengthen the rotator cuff muscles and muscles around the shoulder and the shoulder blade to control how that shoulder's moving. So, first ones we're going to do, we can do this obviously with a cable machine, you can do it with exercise bands, we can do it with various different things at home, you don't need to have a full weight set up. We pull the shoulder blades back, we're going to have the cables crossed over, we're going to squeeze them straight back behind, pinching the shoulder blades together, and nice and slow, controlling back down to the front. We're controlling back. We're making sure that you're in control of the movement, you can feel the muscles working, and doing it nice and slowly. We've got one principle called time under tension, which means the more time the muscles are under tension, the more work it does, the more of a strength benefit you get. Two, it provides more feedback to the brain about what the muscles are doing and what you want them to do, so they start doing their job more often and more readily. Right, your turn for me please. So cross over into the opposite hands for me, literally swap hands. Yeah, there and there. So we're going to start, palms there, just there for me, that's it. Then the movement is we're nice and tall, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades back and down in there. So that's your start position, we don't want to lose this position. These muscles in here, your mid-traps, your rhomboids control what your shoulder blades do, your scapula. Your scapula form the joint for your shoulders, so if these aren't stable, your shoulder can't be stable, you're going to get issues. So nice and tight in there. Squeeze those arms straight back for me. Back, 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 squeeze, good. Hold, slowly back into the start. Good. Again, squeeze back. Squeeze, you should feel this working in between the shoulder blades into here, yeah? Good. Slowly back. And again for me, we're just going to make sure we don't lift up through the shoulders, keep them down, keep them back. Works in the lats, traps, rhomboids, strengthens all the rotator as well, control it back in. And relax. Perfect. Feel that all working through the middle of the back there, yeah? Yeah? Good, so those ones help to control the shoulder blade, the bottom of the shoulders and how this is sitting. And then to put a bit more load through the rotator cuff and make sure that's working and controlling. And these are all only to be done as long as you're pain-free doing them as well, okay? In front, just pin their shoulder blades back, then we're going to pull the arms back into a 90-degree position. So arms, so elbows and shoulders at 90 degrees, slowly rotate back, forwards, keeping the shoulders back. We're not getting slumps in there. So we're keeping control of the shoulder blades, chest out, rotate back, 90 degrees, hold, again nice and steady, control back in. So as we pull out, 1 second pause, 3 seconds back in, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Let me know if you have any soreness or anything doing it, but it should be fine. Slightly further back forward, take a little step back, arms straight, good. Chest up, shoulders back and down, good. So we're going to pull back and end up and rotate, there, hold, slowly back through, control, 3, 2, 1, pull back, nice and steady, good. Control, hold, pause, slowly back down, 3, 2, 1, good. Once more for me, squeeze back. Should feel this more back of the shoulders, back of the shoulder blades, and across here, yeah? Yeah. Good, slowly back in, and relax, perfect. Cool. There we go, got some shoulder stuff.